So we were still finishing off the routine of prison. So you have lunch of rice and chicken around 11 o'clock.
And then
then what happens after that?
Then you lock down for a little while again. Like I said, tongue and Belize is two different things. This is Belize we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So you lock down for a while again, and probably they might let you go for another hour or two until about 3-4 o'clock. So you could go wreck and get a little smoke or whatever, and then you get last diet now. Last diet in Belize, I think, is only bush tea them does do. And they do no milk in the evening. So it's pure bush. Everybody have to get bush. Or you could collect some hot water if you get your own sugar and your own things and to make your own tea, you know.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then you get the bread. You get the bread too. You get the same bread.
Bread again.
Bread, yeah. Same bread with.
Same as breakfast.
Yeah, same as breakfast with something in there again. But majority of the times in the evening it will be something light, as them just say butter, cheese, or something.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, but in the breakfast, it's not the same butter and cheese.
Yeah,
again?
the same thing.
And then.
But then then go try and make it obvious like that. Like give you butter this morning and give you cheese this evening. Then
Okay.
Your butter
And then flip the script. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then what time would you be locked down for the night?
Lockdown would be like, well, in Belize, just wait for the shift to come. Some might lock you down after 4 when you don't need anything like that. Some might leave it open until the shift coming and say, all right, when shift coming over, we have to lock all of them.
And that could be like what time?
You know, that could be sometimes 6 o'clock, sometimes after 5.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Just before we go on, let me ask a question. As a person being out, like, you know, like how you're out every day doing your do, going about your business line and yada yada.
Party dogging.
Party dogging. How you get accustomed? Or how do you
how do you adapt to that?
How do you adapt to that?
To prison.
Yeah.
Right. So everything there in mind, me never really settle, even all now. Like now that I outside, not now that I am free, right? The other day I telling my uncle, like, imagine I get freedom and it still feel like I incarcerated. You know what I mean? I never settle.
Explain that.
Okay. No. Prison is a snake place. Like everybody wearing some kind of mask. Everybody pretending. Like I tell you, enemies just turn friends in jail, especially over smoke, weed. That's a piece of comfort to not jail, man. I mean, how I get along now, right? I try to keep to myself the most. I don't really like dealing with people, and because the fakeness just create a kind of tension for my brain. Me don't like fake people and I can't really pretend too much. But then I learn to pretend. Because somebody been tell me one time, if you're living up in den with a whole heap of snakes and you have to go in there, where you want to be, a lion or whatever, what animal you want to be? You can't want to be nothing else but a snake too. And be the best snake too. Because if you turn anything else, the snakes then will live over you. Right? All of them will team up and kill you. So in jail now is something like that kind of mentality. And you have to learn fast and you have to move on. Everybody want to pretend, everybody want to do something like, and it's only forget your way. Because I might not like you look, but I go come every day, I clean your shoes, I go sweep up your thing, so when you're ready for now, hand on your little, wherever you go say, hey, you hold up. So that's how I get along.
Make your life a little easier.
Make it a little easier.
If we're in a gang outside, let me say, what is called them? 6, 7, 8, 9, whichever the gang is, right? You in prison, use a 4, and there's a 5.
Right.
And I come in. Me and you beefing in jail? We had a beef going on in jail?
The beef not stopping, but you ain't gonna see men fighting one another in jail and jumping after one another like that. The man them come together and them get them contraband and try to do them time and get out of the jail. Them could continue the war when they reach out. Some of them go hold them enemies mad. But like I tell you now, if me and your enemies in jail and you want to carry on when we get outside in jail, you guys only hard up your jail. Because you're going to lock them, you're going to put the confine, police are watching you, they're going to move you from cell, they're going to carry you here, do this, all of that. So you try to avoid that. And you walk along.
So it's easy if we get along rather than we keep fighting.
It's easier if we pretend
that
we're good than for we continue with the drama we're going on. That's how some people are doing it. That's how I see it in the jail.
What would be your advice? Let's say there's somebody listening who's maybe about to go to jail for the first time. What would your advice be to them?
Me see. Right? I don't know. The thing I know advice, the thing I know I could tell them because don't when you tell people them I get born. Me can't really.
Like other do's and don'ts, you know what I mean? That it would help if people knew in advance.
Yeah, stick to yourself.
Stick to yourself.
Yeah, stick to yourself. If you go in there, stick to yourself. Don't and the less. Don't if you don't smoke, make it better. You know, so you don't have to really correspond with people and then deal with people. Because people will come to you for buy weed and will come to you.
The weed is what they have over you.
Yeah, the weed is the power in it.
Yeah.
The weed is way that the weed is power if you're weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were in there, you know, and you realize you're going around to do how much of a year stretch. At any point you ever sat down and said, wait, what you really do?
Yeah, I don't reflect plenty time. I don't say, boy, now what I really do now. I reflect and say, boy, watch out this thing you go there, like, you know. But what you do? You done the here already. They'll try to accomplish. They'll try to do the time and hurry up, get back out on the road, you know.
So now you're out. What has changed? You went in what year? 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
And you just came out last week or Saturday?
Saturday.
What has changed since you got out? What seems different to you?
Everything seems different. The place hard. I mean, like, since I come out, me not see nobody tell me nothing like, boy, good to see you. Like, people say good to see you, but like, we say, boy, this happening and this guy now, and I could help you or reach you this or whatever. Nothing like that. I mean, back in when before I went to prison, out here been at a different pace, cause I get things going on for me. You know what I mean? And then now I come out now, like people don't even remember me that. People don't even know
How that feel? People don't remember you. They forget you.
It feel weird because and me now remember some.
Because you were on a bit of a high before you went in, right?
Yeah. It's like almost the whole of Vince didn't know me.
But not almost the whole of Vince didn't
Right.
know.
The songs were beating down on radio.
For now I come out here now and some people are watching me. What me know he from somewhere now? You know? Like the other day, a youth man, when I live down there, so the man big up there right now, the man walking. I walk him past the man and the man watch me. I watch him and I say, yeah, Sola. And I say, yeah. The man pass me say, boy, come here. Me call him back. Me say, boy, wait. You not Ryan? Yeah, me a Ryan. Who you be? Just this is a youth I used to see every day.
Yeah.
Every day. This youth is there and the man don't even remember me, man. Watching me like, who you be?
How you felt about that?
Brad.
How you felt about that?
Brad. What you? Oh. Well, you look different, dad.
Yeah.
Me, I look different. But how you get big? What size are you?
Has being in prison, has it changed you in any way?
I think it made me grow in a sense because the way how others deal with situation are different, others think different. I mean, yeah, it changed me in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you're rehabilitated, like you know. Like
it's not even about rehabilitation because nothing been wrong with me in the first place. Right? So the time is where give me the time in there, yeah, for
just so I'm gonna reflect a little bit.
Reading, more, and that's where it has developed plenty understanding.
Less impulsive.
Yeah, and then just it's different.
But now I just say coming out, right? You say things looking different, things that hard, people didn't know you and that. You don't think that will probably put you back in a place where you might want to go and do something little?
No, well, me not go back there. Not so easy, boy.
No?
Not so easy. I ain't doing nothing right now for Jeopardy. I got a nice little daughter that she was supposed to come here and meet me. Right? I really want to take care of she. You know what I mean?
She's how old now?
11 years old.
Okay.
Right? And just like what I say with the government system, all of them jumpy and jinxy. And me what they about for she because I get a whole heap of predators out there, you know? Yeah, no what they about for she. She does deal with some police youth camp and she like football, sports and everything. So me want to push she. And then she.
Is there anything in place for people who come out of prison?
Nothing at all. Let me tell you
any money? Do they give you any money to live on?
Nothing, no money, no help, nothing. Let me tell you something. I was leaving prison. I had some money on my commissary card,
Mhm.
right? So a man like me, me I walk in the bakery, me I walk with them outside when them I do barbecue and all kind of. You ever pass by the road there by the market there over the other side and see them barbecuing? Yeah, me I walk with them. Me I walk with the prison hard, my brother. Me I do a real thing with them. When me I come home and all that, me get $40. Me not even know how me can pay a van for Edinburgh. Cause me know I leave prison. And me not call nobody for tell them, well, me alright, come and pick me up by the jail and all them things. Then me say when me coming out, I'm going to walk. I'm going to the bus stand and catch a van and go. I leave back $40 for my commissary card then. Right? Say, well, I go pay me van and buy a little thing and go over the hill.
You didn't even get that.
I can't even get that. Jim, them is telling me them confiscate my money for a blanket. Right? We are corporal, a police, one of them they cut up. And me have to pay for it.
So you
Them seize my money.
So
you know how that $40 they vex me? And I $40 I know. And people are take my thing just so then.
But you come out of prison, so you had no money in your pocket?
None at all.
So how,
no
so
money.
how you catch a van?
I walk down the road. Well,
so you
come
walk
like the boy, well, the van will catch, the man, the driver know me already. And naturally see me, say, oh, you come home, da, 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 da. He ain't say, look for no money from me. You know what I mean? Yeah. The prison.
But that's crazy. So what are you meant to do when you come out?
Like them why you commit yourself and come right back in there. Because that's how the jail like it's surviving after repeat offenders. You know what I mean? And it's just why people could go jail and go jail and go jail and go jail. Them say them get $200 and something for me for the sentence because they serve a sentence they're supposed to get some kind of money. They get $3 a month or something them let's get from the High Court. Right? So all the time I did, then there's some kind of change. But then still when you're coming home, you can't get the money there because I'm telling you now you have to come back by the jail in some other time, such and such and such, because such and money and release it and all kind of thing and da. So them tell me come back next month, sometime around the 12th or something, and I go get the money. Right?
But in the meantime, how are you meant to live?
In the meantime, you're supposed to survive. When well, my documents were I been surrendered when I was on bail, right? My driver's license, my passport and them stuff. I went and collect them. Right? Well, before I leave prison, I was talking to a counselor, a woman that has come there. Well, is my good friend. Since I meet she never deal with me in no kind of way, but truthfully, she just come there whenever she wants. Right? Because I spoke to her, she said she would help me when I'm coming out to get a letter so I could carry to income tax and get back my driver's license because I can't pay for all of them years that they're in jail. Right? So prior to when my release, like a few days, I start checking for she every day. Them telling me she don't come up when she feel like she don't come when this and her. Up to now I never got position.
So there's nothing really in place for people leaving.
Yeah.
So all the work you would have done in the bakery and all that.
It's for nothing. It's just so I could get to run up and down. I might get to go around if I get weed for send and phone and them things.
You get a little freedom.
I will get freedom so I could get to do it easier.
Right.
That's what I'm working for. That's where majority of the men are working for me. Just a little space. Because them ain't getting nothing else.
What if there was like a government agency and they come to you and they say, boy, what can we do to improve prison life to make it?
You fire half of the tonky them with it. First of all.
What's a tonky?
Right?
Tonky prison.
Tonky them be.
Let's call them tonky as in tonky.
Yeah.
Tonky.
And them not like that.
They like it?
Them not like that.
But they call them all over.
It's tonky them be.
Yeah,
a long time they call them tonky.
Yeah, they call them.
We don't feel I'm a police officer a tonky them be. But anyhow,
oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, so you were saying what could they do to make?
Yeah, first of all, fire half for the tonky them with it.
They ain't gonna do that.
Because
you know they ain't gonna do that.
Well, that's the problem there, and we can't argue no from.
Why you say that? Why you say fire half of them?
Because them is the problem. Them is the problem.
Explain that.
In the prison. All them things medical wise and food and remember, okay, as the father of the house, right? I'm supposed to control this whole prison here, right? And I believe the superintendent, he means well. I believe he really trying to do his job, right? But remember now, he could only pass down an order.
Right.
And then let's say there's the ASP, the assistant superintendent. Then there's the chief after he again, maybe 1, 2 chief. So now he go pass down an order. Right? Okay, let me draw one example. He passed down an order the other day. He said he don't want no cell phone past the vestibule. No officer under NCO, which is senior officer, supposed to bring them phone through the vestibule, now up in the jail. Right? He sent down a memo. Stick up right inside of the vest. Big for everybody to see. Signed. Superintendent doing Bailey. SPOs and high-ranking officers are supposed to follow this and carry it out. Any other officer, any young officer, let's see, come in on the block with phone and thing, read it. Them could face consequences, lock them up. But none of them ain't doing it. Every day, you're watching Tonky in the phone, in the yard, on them phone still.
Right.
You understand? Every day. So, this is what I'm telling you now. Without, you see them people there, we can't follow orders and we can't follow instruction. You need to get rid of them. Period. Right. Because them walking there so long and them believe the prison is them own. That them could do with them want, when them want.
Right.
You understand? And
what about things like education?
Education, them don't do nothing in jail for nobody, my brother. Nothing. No farmer
so
rehabilitation.
there's no opportunity to learn anything?
No. Okay. You see like how I go in the bakery and I learn baking and I go in the tailor shop and I learn. Yeah, because now I put myself in a position.
Because you want to learn.
I want to do something, so I ask and then show a little leverage because of the party that thing. Then I would get you easier.
They give you ranks.
Yeah, I get the job and I get the work on them thing. But as per se, it get a whole heap of inmates. And I don't sit down and tell them all them things here already. I say get a whole heap of youths in jail. What are they doing for them? All them doing nothing for them.
So I can't do CXE, I can't do
nothing,
A-level.
Nothing. No farmer rehabilitation.
Would that help if you could?
Obviously. That is what it takes. When I just came and I was in Belize, when the other superintendent was in charge, right? It used to have programs like people used to come in the jail and do like bamboo, show people to make things from craft, right? And then like
there was art classes, and
then tie-dye, a lady coming there showing guys how to tie-dye jaws and stuff. I mean, it used to have programs where inmates could take part in, occupy themselves and their mind, so then they have less time to study weed or fighting or whatever, right? Nowadays, nothing like that.
So
why?
Woodwork and nothing down there like that?
Woodwork.
Yeah.
They been a woodwork shop in Tongue here, right? But I think they moved it to Belize now. Now, anybody can work in the woodwork shop because the woodwork now you can make a little dollar too, right? So for you to get a job there, you have to get a good friend, a police, a Tonky friend, or something. You know the amount of people who are like me who had my daughter out here, right? I've been looking for myself in a position where I could make a dollar, so I could say at the end of the month, boy, let me reach my daughter with that. Whipper. You feel them there anybody business that or who you get out here or where you get food out here and them things.
Yeah.
You can't get out there just so easy.
Moving on, like you say your daughter's 11.
Yeah.
And you were away for almost 7 years.
Yeah.
So how was that reconnecting with somebody? Did you see her on visits or anything like that?
Yeah, she used to. My mom used to bring she and visit me now and again. I used to tell she sometimes to bring her. I mean, I used to call she because I always get my phone in jail differently. I send for my cell phone and I go use it and make sure I connect to she and know what she dealing with. Because at the end of the day, if me ain't do it, I won't know. Right?
Yeah. So how's the relationship? How are you? I mean,
me and she good from morning. And she mother died when she was like 3-4 years old. And then it was just me and she after that up till now. Then I leave and I went to prison. So it come like she her daddy come home. You know
it must have been traumatic for her.
Yeah, even for me too, it messed me up mentally. I kind of way in jail, right? Like
you feel guilty?
Yeah, and I used to study plenty things, like study it a lot, you know. But then, like I say, reading and understanding, I don't know, boy, it's just time and I ain't dead yet, you know. So
you can make up.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a chance. So just go and cool.
Were you allowed to do music and thing in jail?
I did music a few times through one of the senior officers. And Hunter, yeah, well, them get the permission, the superintendent get the permission from the attorney general, and then them allow me to go to the studio.
Would a studio in prison, would that be a good idea?
It would be a good idea, but the studio is not really the problem, you know. It's not the things them for doing, it's the officer them is the problem. Because hey, if an officer have to take charge of a program, right? First of all, and he have to show that he really care about what he doing, because let's say it's maths, right? And I'm the officer in charge of maths and I bring 1, 2, 3, right? I could do so now and I could look in the yard every day and see boy he running up and down and walking up and down every day. That young youth they come to you. Right. Yeah, come here, what you doing? Here we going on, maths tomorrow. Line up yourself, talk to your superior, whoever it be, and get the youth to come out. Right. Nobody ain't doing nothing like that. Them just leaving the youth them around. They get some little youth wrong there to done with 16 and 17 and things.
In prison? That's like for burglary and thing, like.
No, and they get the other one, they little one too, with stab a youth man and kill him more.
Yeah, just the other day.
Just the other day.
With the adults?
Wait.
And
yeah, that's the one from
a little red skin
Yeah.
and all of them. Yeah, a whole heap of them they done. And then the prison ain't doing nothing for them.
No education for them, no counseling.
The most thing, the prison, one time in Billa is what them used to do. What the officer them used to open the speed bump for a little boy go upstairs by a known
Pedophile.
yeah.
what? Guy, no man.
Why would they do that?
Because them supportive of it. That is them thing. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day now, instead of them look for the youth to do something good or try for better yourself, that with them allowing. So when I watch it, it's like, boy, the
So
whole
they just
system,
get more abuse.
yes, more abuse and more abuse from the system. And that's why you need to change some of the officers them who did it. I think when you're looking for somebody for work as a prison officer, you can't watch a normal civilian who live in the road.
Let me ask
And
a
say-
question before the stick up in there. When you say open the whatever for the boy to go upstairs,
Yeah.
go upstairs to an officer or to another inmate?
Another inmate. Them a carry on by another inmate, so go lock down. No one Mako man. Knock. Well, with them get all kind of name in jail for them. Mako be man and all kind of thing. That would them be.
Oh.
And the officers them are allow it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not one time, it's not 2 times. In Belize, we used to shoot out to sometimes we will cuss when we see them thing because then again, cussing with the officer them again, it only can put you in a worse position.
You go lock your way again.
Yeah, and them then I pick pan you all the time, and so sometimes you just have to go and cool and just tell you wear your mask,
When we come back, man, let me talk the future.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah.